On to you, Aquarius. You have the the King of Swords, the Hermit, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups. There's so much gold on these cards, y'all. I love it. The Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Fool, the Emperor, and last but not least, the Five of Cups. So, okay. So for you, Aquarius, the King of Swords represent Aquarius in the minor arcana. So you did most definitely show up here. A lot of you Aquarius are good. A lot of you Aquarius are striving to get out of the dysfunction, the trick bag of people not necessarily saying what they're about or being what it is that they act like they are about at first. And a lot of you are striving to get out of that. But the King of Swords represents you Aquarius are also striving to understand it so that you can know in the future when someone would try to run game on you, what it would look like and how to essentially get out of it. That's very true. That's again, very true. It's very good. The Hermit represents those characters that you are going to meet along the way that are going to try to put you in the trick bag, right? Get you caught up playing games. And then you have the Page of Wands, which represents you Aquarius want to be free from all of that type of stuff. You know, so many people play too many games, and a lot of you Aquarius, like I said, you want to be free from all of that. But the Page of Wands represents you need to know when to walk away. How far, how do I say this? There's a studying of the game. A lot of you Aquarius are starting to learn what it looks like when someone is trying to run game, how far they're going to go, what they're trying, what they're up to. And then you have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups really is about and ultimately understand your own options, what it is that you can do with it. You know, because let's not forget, Aquarius is some investigating mugs, right? Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, y'all are some investigating mugs. Y'all will do your homework. So, because of the fact that you're trying to get to know what's going on, right, as far as games is concerned, because what I'm getting at is a lot of you Aquarius want to understand how people try to run game on others. And through understanding that, you Aquarius really are in a point where you're going to get so good at understanding when people are running game, it's going to be that much harder for people to try to run game on you. So the next time when someone is trying to get you caught up, you will know if they're being real with you or not. Or you'll have an easier time knowing, and they're going to have a more difficult time. But the Four of Swords now represents careful, because when you Aquarius really start to understand the game, you're gonna see that a lot of freaking people out here. Oh, that's the cat. A lot of people out here are into the game. A lot of people, the majority of people, like to act like they're sincere when in reality they're really not. They really want to have control because of their own insecurities. You'd be surprised at the population of how many people are severely insecure. I would say most. And, you know, when you Aquarius are really getting to know somebody, and more so specifically, you're getting to know yourself, you'll know how far you're willing to go. You'll know if you want to get married or if you don't, if you want to have little ones or if you don't. You know, me personally, I can take it or leave it. You know what I mean? You know, to be really on some honesty stuff. As far as having little ones, I would like to have a legacy, but on the same hand, right? Or I should say on another hand, same body, I don't really care about it because I love my freedom too. And a lot of people want to get you caught up. So I can take it or leave it, you know? And that mentality is from understanding the games, right? So I don't necessarily look at it from a perspective of anger or trying to get back at people or something like this. It's much more from a perspective of science. Like, I'm okay with it either way because I benefit. And the Nine of Cups represents, this is how it is. A lot of, if you can learn to get over the anger, this is how a lot of you Aquarius will become too, because Aquarius is the scientist. So you will, once you start to understand the games, you will learn to not take things so personally, right? Or to initially get over the heartbreak that the vast majority of people are running game, and how deeply entrenched not only people are running games, but how severely, I may make a video talking about this in the future, I may or may not, but how severely people are, not only are they running games, but how severely they actually rely on the game, and that they wouldn't be able to really function in a world scenario where they have to be straight up with somebody. Most people wouldn't be able to do it. You would see quite clearly how dysfunctional they were, and it wouldn't be any way to hide their own dysfunctionality. So what do? They run games as a distraction. So now you have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups represents, and this is when it is that you're going to learn how to walk away from a lot of people. Because once you start really seeing that a lot of people are out here running game, right, you're not going to want to date those people, right? Because in essence, let me explain to you why it is I'm saying all this. Because the Page of Wands and the Seven of Cups, you're going to talk to some more people, okay? You're going to talk to some more people. But the Hermit, you'll find that a lot of those people will be telling you some nonsense or telling you some stuff that doesn't make sense. Now, when you Aquarius wasn't aware, right, of what's going on around you and your own self, people may have been able to slide on by due to the fact that you weren't really aware. You may have noticed something was funny, some sort of funny money, but you would have let them slide. Now you're the King of Swords. You're even more of the King of Swords. You're more aware of, okay, when people tell me some funny money stuff, don't overlook that. Ask them questions. But ask them questions in a way where it doesn't sound like they're being suspicious. So now fast forward the Seven of Cups and the Four of Swords. Now that you are getting to know new people, and then you have the Four of Swords, you find out that some people are full of it and you stop hanging out with them. The Nine of Cups now represents, now you Aquarius know why. And now it's easier for you to walk away with a clear, with a I ain't gonna say a conscience per se, but if that's what you want to say, knowing that you're right, or with a clear conscience, not feeling bad, because that's one of the things that people will do when you see their dysfunction. They will try to guilt trip you and make it seem like you were the one that was bugging out, because you should have stayed longer with them because you're tripping. I had someone try to run that type of game on me about a week and a half ago, trying to make it seem as if I'm tripping, right? When I wanted to see what kind of value this person brings to the table. And I wasn't asking this person to bring a whole lot up front to the table. I wanted to see something. Known this individual for about a week and a half. They telling me how much it is that they like me, but and they saying that they're gonna do all these things, but nothing actually came through. So when it was time for me to see a little bit of value that they were bringing to the table, nothing happened. Nothing was able to manifest, right? So now this person start talking this nonsense about how it is that, I'm the one that's tripping out. This is what I'm talking about, Aquarius. Because a person who really can bring value to the table. And I'm not saying bring value to all your value, just so much all up at front. I'm not saying that. That's not what I said. And for anyone that's saying that that's what I'm trying to say, you're a liar. What I'm saying is that real people who have value, who can offer value, legitimate value to other people, and who's not tripping about that, they don't have to go through this rigmarole. They just bring the value. So the thing about it is that the 10 of Cups and the Fool now represents, so this will have you out here looking like a player on either side for you, Aquarius. This will have you out here looking like you're for the streets or you're a player, because people won't like the fact that, again, the Emperor and the 5 of Cups, they don't like the fact that even now, more so now more than ever, they can't get you with the guilt tripping or trying to get you caught up in nonsense, because they're trying to tug on your heartstrings with some game playing nonsense. Because a lot of you Aquarius see that, and this is part of the reason why it is that I say that I am immoral even though I have integrity. There's a difference, because moral people can get got from shame. People will guilt trip you. You understand? People will guilt trip your morality, i.e. you, into doing whatever it is that they want you to do. So now you're in a situation, Aquarius, where you'll be like, well, wait, what? You'll know something is up, definitely and indefinitely. But then at the same time, when you go to walk away from the person for good, if you're moral, and I'm not saying that you have to become like me, because you have to be very wise about how you play that immorality, but yet have integrity. Most people can't be immoral and have integrity, because they think that one needs to lack also without the other. You can do one without the other, but they'll try to get you by guilt tripping you, by getting you to feel like you're obligated. So now they're tugging on your heartstrings. So now the Emperor and the 5 of Cups, now again, you're a renegade. And when I say you're a renegade, I'm not talking about a person that's out here being super disrespectful and just rubbing people the wrong way. I mean, people are not able to get you with that nonsense of guilt tripping you and trying to make you sound like you crazy and all this stuff. No, you Aquarius know what it is that you're doing. Forget about other people that's trying to make you feel like you're crazy. You Aquarius know what it is that you're doing. So let's clarify the Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. You Aquarius know what it is that you're doing. Stop justifying yourself when you decide to leave people to other people. Stop trying to, So to clarify the Emperor, we have the Hanged Man, the Star, the 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Right. When you move like this, you're going to become even more desirable. The Star card represents Aquarius. But you won't care because you're so busy thinking about the new people that you will meet, right? Hanged Man, you're tired of being the scapegoat. 7 of Wands, it's time for you to actually start doing the things that you want to do.